buddy. Can I get a hell yeah for the feeling of being frozen ass cold and then putting on nice warm clothes right out of a dryer? Oh man, it just doesn't get much better than that. Alright, so people ask me what's my weapon of choice when it comes to trim. My favorite is this pin nailer. It's a Senko. This is the one who makes it. Senko nailer. I don't know what the hell the model is. Doesn't really matter. But it's quality stuff. The handle looks like it's been chewed on a couple times, but it just keeps on coming. It just keeps on going, and it has been used. It has earned its keep. It's easy to load. Just slide your little thing back. Drop a few racks of nails. Just get them backwards. And then you push the button, and she's loaded. Put yourself up with some air. Ears. Ear check. Now, and then let me check it. There, done. Oops. Yeah. It's actually too much air. I've got it set. What do I have it set at? 90 pounds. I'm going to knock it down. I don't like over driving these nails. So you want it. That's better. I want them just below the surface. And, yep. So let me put my earplugs in, put my eyes in. I should have had eyes in already. I don't have them in right now to even show you guys that. That's pretty irresponsible. Because let me tell you what, you get stuff kicked back in your face. I've had these nails hit knots in the wood. You really want to be aware of where your fingers are too. I've held wood like this. He said he's held wood. I held wood like this and I nailed and it hit a knot and it came back through and hit right through the base of this finger here and went out my fingernail. So that was pretty awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, anyhow, that is what it is. I'm going to trim this guy out here. We're going to start with this lower unit before I lose all my light. The rain has just lightened up a little bit, but I'm of course done with all my outside work. This threshold here will be taken care of by the floor guy. Is going to build something out of the bamboo floor planks. So I'm not worried about that. I'm just doing the legs and the header and then we'll call it a day. So let me set you down, let me get some things cut and I'll show you the way I lay this out. Doesn't matter that every door is exactly the same. The door themselves. The frames are all a little bit different. The casings are all just a little bit different. So I don't like filling in voids. I don't like having gaps in my trim that require caulking to make them look right. So I come through and I measure each one individually every time. And that's just, I don't have my damn phone. And that's just the way it is for me. Some guys in production, they'll just kind of say, well, it's a 6-foot door, so the casing should be this, and they just kind of hammer it together, and putty's your buddy. And when in doubt, caulk it out, you know, and I don't do that. So this is that flat stock. This is 1 by 3 1/4 is a true dimension. It's 3/8 of an inch thick. So what I like to do is I like to take that flat stock and I'll trim out the inside first, and then I'll come back and I'll measure for the molding, the finish molding. So let me set you guys down, get the gun out, and let's play. I ran the legs long, well, just about all the way down to the floor. They're not touching the plywood, but I know the floor guy is going to come in with an undercut saw and trim that to his floor height. So I leave that one. I leave those down. And then here, however he boxes this in, I could have been really nice, I suppose, and dropped this leg down as well, but I'm not really going to worry about that. I'll let him deal with it. So here's how it trims out. Piece of cake. Hopefully this will light balance properly. I'll take it upstairs and we'll get a better look. I think when the light's a little better. So the the advent of pneumatic nailers has made painters curse carpenters for a long time. Because when it's as easy as pulling a trigger, you tend to put too many nails in. And I'm just below the surface. This one is just above. I got to set that. I have not put any caulking in here, so you're seeing all the dark lines as they're seen. This covers up the paint, which is awesome. All this banging around knocked this loose right here. But it is what it is, what it'll be tomorrow. So let's go upstairs. I'll get you some better light and we'll see how those doors trim out. Boy, it has not let up at all today. It has been raining. Whew. Well, most of my new trim is dry. Well, if there's any silver lining, dry my feet, don't want to damage the already damaged floor. If there's any silver lining to the rain not stopping, at least I know my windows aren't leaking. Everything's nice and dry on the inside. So this is how she looks without caulking. I got it very close enough for rental work. I got to grab some more nails, pop a few more nails in here to draw this thing in. And I hate to use that as an excuse that it's a rental, but the reality of it is this baseboard is MDF. It's garbage, you know. And I'm using finger joint pine, which is nice. It's not top of the line, but it's nice. And the reality is in a year this could all look like garbage because you could get a tenant in here that's just a wreck. And they don't care typically because it's not their house. So, I'm not going to bore you with the hardware. I'm going to put hardware on. I got a couple more hours before I want to hit the road, but I do want to hit the road before commute time, especially if I got to deal with this crap. Wow.